Now we're going to combine the two types of or two methods of charging, which is charging by induction and conduction. Let's consider the following example. The following figures represent the successive steps of charging a conductor by polarization and conduction. Describe each step in the figures briefly. Figure 1. A negatively charged rod is approached towards a neutral conductor. How can we tell that this conductor is a neutral? Because the number of positive charges in this conducting sphere are equal to the number of positive charges. So 3 negative, 3 positive. And it's put on an insulator stand, okay, so that there are no transfer of electrons to the ground in this way. The second step is that free electrons are repelled towards the other end of the metallic ball. The nearby end becomes positively charged while the other end becomes negatively charged. As you can see here, when we approach the negatively charged rod to a small distance away from the conducting sphere, the electrons, which are the mobile particles of matter, are repelled to the other end of the sphere. So now we have that this end, which is facing the rod, has lost electrons or deficiency in electrons. That's why it becomes positively charged. While the other end has now excess electrons, it gained those electrons and becomes negatively charged. What shall we do in order to allow this conductor lose totally as a whole body electrons? A conducting wire is connected from the side of electrons to the ground, so that these electrons that are standing here move or are transferred through the conducting wire to the ground. By this way, the electrons flow to the ground, and what happens is that the connecting wire is then removed and the metallic ball becomes positively charged, because as a whole body the ball has lost a certain number of electrons. So now it has more protons than electrons, or more positive charges than negative charges. Then we remove the rod, and thus it becomes positively charged.